Hey guys, it's Jesse here. And if I had to sign a client in the next 30 days, here's exactly what I would do. And it's not what you think. So I wouldn't run ads, I wouldn't have calls, and I wouldn't have any sales pages. I would just use LinkedIn done the right way. So this is the exact same system that has helped coaches, consultants, and agency owners consistently hit 10K months. So let's get into it, guys. So step number one is optimizing your LinkedIn profile. So your profile is not a CV. It's definitely not a place where you archive anything related to your career. It is a silent salesperson. And it's one that works for you 24/7. It either builds trust or it kills trust instantly. And no one is reading your job titles from 2016. So don't bother adding or updating those. What are people doing? They're scanning to see if you can solve their problem. So your headline is not where you want to play it safe. It's where you say exactly who you help and why the reader should care. And if it could be used to someone else's profile, if it could be copy and pasted, it's absolutely useless. It needs to be unique to your situation. And what about your about section? Well, that's not a bio, but it is your cold open. So you want to start strong and you want to show your reader that you understand them. You want to speak exactly to their pain. It's the pain that they might silently Google at 11 p.m. trying to look for a solution. So you want to position yourself as one who's already solved it, because as an expert you are, that's how it is, right? So you don't need 100 details on your about section or even on your LinkedIn profile. You need one feeling. This person gets me. Step number two, write content with ChatGPT. So posting once a week when inspiration strikes, that's literally setting yourself up for failure. You need consistency in order to sign clients on LinkedIn, even when life is chaos. And if you're a business owner, if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, I'm sure your life is busy and you don't want to spend too much time on LinkedIn, right? So you want to use ChatGPT because this is, if you do this right, this is your unfair advantage. And this is not about replacing your voice. This is about removing any friction that you have regarding to content creation. So it's not more staring at blank dots. It is no more excuses about what to write and what to, basically post every day. You've got the ideas, you've got the results, you've got the insights. It's up to you how to use ChatGPT in order to write in your tone of voice. By the way, if you need any help with creating a custom GPT, so a custom AI copywriter, hit the link in the description and I show you how it works. So ChatGPT, it turns out that you can get content that's published ready fast. 1 hour per week gets you one post a day. That's 30 opportunities in 30 days to build trust, get credibility, and get more leads. And when that trust is there, people DM you ready to buy. So step number three in this process is reaching out to leads, because waiting is not a strategy, especially if you have only 30 days to sign a client. So the people engaging with your stuff, with your content, these are people that are leads. So these are people that are viewing your profile. Again, these are leads. The people that you admire, clients of your clients, folks commenting on your target audience post, also leads. So you just haven't started the conversation yet. So you want to stop asking for permission to be helpful. Start offering help, start offering direction, start offering value. Because you don't have to pitch straight away. All you need to do is you need to connect with these people and start the conversation. That's all you need to do. Step number four is optimizing your high ticket offer. Because you can post every day on LinkedIn and message everyone that you want. But if your offer is weak, you still end up being broke. And that's hard, right? Because you put in all this effort, you put in all this time, you spend all this time creating content, you spend all this time writing these messages, but nothing's really working. Most often, it's a point of your offer being weak. So the offer is not just something that you do. It is what you promise to your target audience. Like solve one painful problem for one very clear, defined person with one very strong outcome. And you want to say this in such a way that makes people nod before they scroll. So your offer should feel like a mirror and not just a monologue by you just speaking into the void. And if your audience, if your target audience doesn't see themselves in it, they will not buy it. So step number 5 in our process is DM like a pro. So your DMs, like I said before, they're not just a pitch deck. They are a pressure-free place to build clarity, to start the conversation, right? So you want to start with curiosity. You want to ask something that proves you understand the world of your target audience. You don't want to script it, but you want to be genuinely curious about what's going on in their world in order for you to help them, right? You want to guide the conversation like a strategist and not just someone that's eager to close straight away. And when it's time to make the offer, they'll already be warned because you've said the right things, you've uncovered the right pain points. Because what you did, you took the time to be human first. Very important, especially in a time and age where AI is so prevalent. Step number 6, this is a big one. You want to build a 60-minute routine because you don't need more tactics. If you're watching this video, you're pretty sure what to do in order to sign clients on LinkedIn, right? It's just that you need to find a systematic way of not burning out and doing the right things. So what you need is a rhythm. So here's a very fucking simple routine. 10 minutes you spend on writing and publishing your content, especially if you use the ChatGPT. How we use it, content creation never becomes a bottleneck anymore. Then you spend 20 minutes commenting on posts and content of your target audience, your ideal client profile. And then you spend 30 minutes per day sending smart DMs because everything happens in the conversations and in the inbox. And that's it. It's not sexy. It's definitely not complex, but it works repeatedly. And step number 7 here in our process is you want to build one funnel and stick with it. Because most people, they don't need a better funnel. What they need is they need to stop changing it every 10 days. And here's mine. It is very, very simple. I post content, I start conversations, I do follow-ups, and I convert people that are interested. It's that simple. And it's exactly what we teach in the Authority Figures program. So if you want to understand more about how this system works, how you can get to $10,000 per month using LinkedIn easily and consistently, make sure to hit the link in the subscription. It will take you to a page with a small video where I explain how it works and who we help. And based on that, you can, of course, book a call. But back to the video. And this process, this strategy, it's not new. It's not trending. Like I said, it's not really sexy, but it works every single week. All you need to do is you just need to keep doing this thing to let it compound, because you don't need another LinkedIn hack. Like, you can watch like all the videos about LinkedIn, but you don't need another hack. You need a system that works for you. Like I said, you need a system. You need a way to be consistent, to generate leads, and to close more deals. And this is that system. Like, it can be that simple. So if you want to run this inside of your business, if you want to understand how we help our clients, coaches, consultants, and small agency owners build a system in their business and get more clients out of LinkedIn, hit the link in the description. No fluff, no pressure. We're not going to pressure you with anything. It's just a real conversation to see if we can help you, and we give you a plan that works. With that being said, cheers, guys.